Yo, what is going on today, fam? So we are back again, and today we're doing something I'm super excited about. I'm changing out my old seat setup that consisted of the stock seat rails, some side mount rails, and a O&P Champ R bucket for something much cleaner. So we have the Murad Industries low profile seat mount, and this one has a slider installed, and we have a Sparco Grid Q racing bucket. Oh my God, this setup is just like, look at this, then look at that. Look at this, look at that. We both know which one is cleaner. So for those of you that follow me on Instagram at BZ_build, you would have already seen this seat. So we're gonna get right into the install. So it's super dark in here, so I hope you guys can see what I'm talking about. But took these two nuts right here off there and off there, right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move the whole seat forward to give me access to the rear bolts. Like I said, I'm still on the stock sliders, so yeah, this isn't an issue. Seat can come way forward. All right, so, and that exposes my seat setup right here. Let me move this stuff out of the way, make my job a little easier. Oh man, that's it, all stretched out. But yeah, so now I'm gonna remove, there is one right there and one right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove that, and then we can go ahead and take out this seat. Back to the light. So this is a side-by-side comparison of both seats. Keep in mind, this the Sparco is not on its lowest setting. It can still go lower. This O&P seat is on its lowest setting without interfering with the mechanisms of the power seat rails. So if we just come to the side, we can already see that this Sparco is sitting much lower than the Champ R. I mean, at least 2 inches lower. Wow, and it's not even on its lowest setting yet. That's super dope. So I'm gonna go for a test fit, make sure everything lines up first, then we will adjust the seat from there. As you can see, the seat still has a lot of rake in it, so the seat can go down even lower. And if you look, there's still a lot of space, so I can still drop the back of the seat lower also, which is super duper dope, you know? So things are looking promising, man. Things are looking very promising. This might have been money well spent. So first test fit, things are looking good. The seat looks really good. Let's see, close the door. We still have about ½ an inch of space between the actual seat, and we still can go from side to side as needed. That's really cool. Man, I hope y'all can see, man. I'm sorry this light's so trash. But okay, things are going good so far. I definitely need to lower the seat, so I'm gonna try lowering it to its lowest setting, then putting it back in and seeing how I like it. I did take out my harness situation, but for those curious, because this is a super trick piece also, this is also from Murad Industries. Matter of fact, let me put y'all on game, because I'm probably even pronouncing their name wrong, because the brother be effing up. So, Murad Industries, check them out. They made the seat bracket, and they made this harness bar, this lower harness mount that actually goes on the same studs as the seat bracket, and it ties everything together. So I'm gonna make some adjustments to the seat inside the car, and then we'll go back to it. So as you can see, the old setup is a lot higher than the new setup. I mean, it looks like at least 2 inches. I mean, I'll see when I get in the car, but man, even just getting rid of all that weight, even though it was very low in the car, is a good thing. I guess I would guesstimate this is between 5 and 10 pounds lighter this new setup than the old setup. Yeah, we ran into a little bit of a problem. Due to me not reading, and I'm kind of upset about it because it's so silly. All right, so if you look back here, God damn it, can y'all see anything? Get this light situation. So if you look at those studs that come out of where the seat mounts onto, right? And you look at this, those studs aren't that long. So I won't be able to fit this. And they actually make one that already has it welded. And I didn't see that prior to me ordering my new seat bracket. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mimic the one that they actually sell, which I'm gonna take this piece to a shop. I'm gonna have the shop cut this and re-weld this part onto the new bracket over here. Damn, that sucks, dude. I was so stoked. This looks so dope in the car, man. But that's life. It happens. It's no big deal. So for now, I'm putting him back in the stock seat. I know, a shame, right? Well, not the stock seat, but the seat that was up in it. But man, that's like giving a kid candy, letting them play with it. You know, they all excited, and then you're like, nah, you can't have this candy no more. Like, man, that hurt. I mean, I'm gonna see if there's anything I can do to try and make this one work, but if it can't be done safely, I'm just gonna call it and just get it modified, which was probably gonna end up happening anyway. So for now, that's the video. So we're back to working on this whole seat situation. Actually came up with a good solution. It's only a day later. So as you can see, here's a seat bracket here, and got that welded on. And I picked up some black spray paint to cover it up with. So if you look here, looks pretty good, right? And turn it over. Not the prettiest weld in the world, but it's strong. We grinded them down, re-welded it a couple times, make sure it was strong. So yeah, we got this piece modified, welded on. So just waiting for this paint to dry a little bit. Then we're gonna go ahead and put it back in the car. So I'm gonna go ahead and take out the old seat. Then I'll get the new seat bolted up to the frame. And then we'll get it back installed. I'm stoked, man, I'm stoked. I just now got the seat installed. Honestly, the most difficult part of that whole seat install was resetting up my harnesses because they were adjusted for my other seat, and this seat, it sits a bit lower and the whole like spacing is a tad bit different, but got that all lined up. And this is the final product right here. I think it looks pretty dope, man. Honestly, I like the way this feels. I sit a good bit lower in the seat too. Oh. So this is where my eye line is, right here. So at first I was sitting about there with the old seat. As you can see, this and so the roof was kind of impeding on my vision. I couldn't pull up the stoplights all the way because I wouldn't be able to see, but now this is where my eye line is. So I'm definitely able to see more. I like where the gauges fall. I like where I am. I may need to move the steering wheel. I may need to move the seat back just a tad bit, but I'm gonna drive around with it for a while. I'm gonna see like how I like it, but this seat also feels a lot more solidly mounted and then the old one, like just cause the old stock seat rail was never designed to have a seat bracket. I like the one that I had installed. So this is dope, man. Like, this was the last big mod I really wanted. Well, it's not a big mod, but this is the last thing I really wanted to do before I tracked the car. You know, I went through the car already, as you guys have seen in previous videos. So she's ready to rock and roll. The only thing I think she's gonna need now is an oil cooler, cause I was driving her a little bit spirited the other day on the street, mind you. Okay, it was a little bit more than spirited, but briefly my oil temps got up to 280. So LS's, like their oil temp does run pretty high, but I would like to bring that down to a more stable oil temp. That's when I'm tracking the car. Obviously I want to protect the longevity and reliability of my engine, since I do still like daily this car and stuff like that. It's not a strictly track car, but I think this seat setup looks dope, man. I mean, it looks dope in the car. Like, let me show y'all from the outside. Boom, front. That looks sick. From the rear, see the nice sparkle right there? That's dope. But yeah, man, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button. Please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button also, and hit that notification bell so you get updates on all my videos coming up. And so the car's in a good place, so I guess all there's left to do is track it. Take it easy. I'm out.